Well, just minutes ago, NASA and NOAA launched its newest and most advanced weather satellite.
It's called GOES-T. It's the third in this series of weather satellites. And Storm Tracker 16 meteorologist Ali Gallo takes a look at how it should help meteorologists here and around the country improve their forecasts.
GOES-T is the third of 4 advanced weather satellites in this GOES series operated by NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. For meteorologists, these satellites provide critical information for forecasts.
The satellite will be launched into what's called a geostationary orbit, 22,000 miles above the Earth, to add a new member to our fleet of advanced technology weather satellites in orbit.
The satellite's primary instrument is a camera that can scan the Earth 5 times faster and with 4 times the resolution of the previous satellites in this series.
Lets the satellite have very good coverage of the Earth. It can see almost on the order of 40% of the Earth at any given time. When GOES-T reaches its position in the Pacific, it'll be able to see from Alaska all the way down to Antarctica, and from South America almost all the way over to Australia, and give us pictures of that every 10 minutes. So that's the importance of having that satellite that high up in what's called this geostationary orbit.
GOES-T, or GOES-18, once it's successfully in orbit, will join GOES-16, launched in 2016, which is positioned over the Atlantic Ocean.
We put the 2 satellites together, we're seeing a large area and getting a lot of information, both large scale and small scale.
Experts explain that even though GOES-T will not necessarily see Pennsylvania all that well with its position over the Pacific Ocean, it will still provide improvements in forecasting here in the Northeast.
Monitor weather systems coming across the Pacific that could influence the path of Atlantic hurricanes, determine whether they hit the east coast of the United States or not. And a lot of the wintertime nor'easters are ripples in the jet stream over the Pacific 5 to 10 days before they become big storms along the east coast of the U.S.
Additionally, GOES-T will give us a better and earlier idea of when severe weather is likely.
The data we collect from GOES-T will be fed into the computer models that predict these systems and give us a better idea several days in advance when we may have these hazardous weather outbreaks over the United States. And then once we actually get to a point where we're actually closer to the event, then we shift into using other tools in our toolbox to actually watch and warn on them.
It will take GOES-T about 10 days to reach its location. The 4th and final satellite in this series is expected to launch in 2024, and NASA is already planning for its next generation weather satellites for the 2030s. Ali Gallo, Newswatch 16.